Hi there. So I've been getting the question a lot recently, does energy work really work? And is it going to make a difference if I do it at all? And because a lot of you have your own businesses, a lot of you don't. And energy work truly impacts how we live our life, how we live our day, how we're able to receive, and how we're able to truly show up in the world. So, first of all, I want you to look at or think about, what is energy work in the first place? Like, what does it even mean? Energy work is the manipulation of your energy for a specific or intended purpose. It's also when someone else is consciously manipulating your energy field to get a specific result. So, for example, let's just say that you're feeling a little funky and you want to go get a Reiki session. And Reiki sessions typically help someone feel more balanced. It can help clear certain things that are stuck. So why would someone do energy work? Well, just as I said before, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling a little bit funky, if you want to feel happier, if you want to feel healthier, if you just want to feel better. I mean, we're spirits embodied in kind of this meat suit, if you will. And everything in the universe is made up of energy and matter. Absolutely nothing is solid. Things appear solid because we're just moving at a slower vibrational frequency. But if you take those high-powered microscopes and look at anything, like let's just say you look at this mug, this is actually going to appear mainly blank space with a little bit of slow-moving matter and energy. And so when you think about that, and when you think about our lives, life happens to and for us. And when things happen in our lives, because everything is made up of energy and matter, sometimes things get stuck in our physical bodies as well as in our energy fields. So when we latch on to certain things, many times we'll get disease or being sick in our lives. And so this could look like cancer. This could look like getting a cold. This could look like some chronic illness of some sort. And so when we when we experience that disease, when we experience challenges that we can't quite pinpoint why we have that particular thing going on in our life, that's a big clue for us to try energy work, especially if traditional ways of clearing these things really don't work for us. This is the main clue as to, well, why don't you try some energy work? And for me, I try the energy work first. Then if that doesn't work, then I go on and do kind of the more traditional medicinal type remedy or whatever. So does energy work? Well, yes and no. A skilled practitioner can and will manipulate your energy in a way that is intended for that session, okay? But if you don't believe that it's going to work, then it probably won't work. The reason being is because we have free will, and our energy responds to our energy. So if you go into a session with a practitioner and you're like, well, I don't believe this is going to work, and you're so firm on that, the energy practitioner can do all the work that they can do, but your energy is going to be so strong in saying this isn't going to work that it's going to pull everything that practitioner just did back to you and reconfigure it so that it is basically holding that same vibrational frequency that it did before the work even started. And sometimes it'll even be more fixed. But if you believe that it's going to work and you allow the energy to just do whatever it is that it's supposed to do, then you're going to feel relief, whether it's for pain relief, whether it's for removing blocks around money or relationships or childhood trauma or wounds that you've experienced. It will work. And this is simply because the universal source energy responds to frequency, responds to our thoughts, responds to our free will. So when you look at results and doing energy work, results really depend on your intentions and why you want to get the work done that you want done, and also the type of energy work that you choose. So there are some types of energy work that I personally do for myself as well as for my clients. One of them is called R&R, which is release and recall. And this is essentially just clearing your energy field daily of all the energy that's not yours and recalling all of the energy that's back to us. We are energetic beings, as I mentioned, previously. And I like to see our energy field as kind of like a puzzle. And every time we pass by someone or interact with someone, we're exchanging pieces of energy. And what happens is their energy and your energy is floating around trying to find a spot to fit. But because it's not your energy, it could feel a little bit chaotic. And this is why when we enter a room, sometimes you can feel the stress levels. Sometimes you can feel that palatable energy in the room. That's because there's so much energy from so many people just bouncing around. And so I recommend people release the energy that's not theirs and recall their own energy frequently throughout the day. First thing in the morning, right when you wake up, especially if you commingle with someone at night, like if you sleep with someone, because your energy is commingling with them all night. If you go to any of those big box stores, if you go to the post office, if you pretty much go anywhere out in public that is not your normal vibe, clear, release all the energy that's not yours and bring all of your own energy back to you. And this is gonna help you feel more calm, more balanced, more centered. It's an amazing, amazing experience. Another thing is auric cord removal. This is huge, and I actually have a blog post about this. I have a free gift. I have a class about this. Energy cords are formed when we have any type of major life event, and also any event that can cause a memory to be formed. And these cords can be very high vibe and very healthy and positive. Others can be very dense and gucky and mucky and sticky and dense and heavy, like heavy. And I know that I said dense twice because it's just the huge weight of these cords. And so doing an energy cord removal and allowing yourself to remove literally those cords from you can allow you to feel healthier and happier and literally change your life almost overnight. Another thing that you can do is chakra clearing. And this is basically when you clear your energy centers to feel more balanced. You can do this on the daily. And another thing, as I mentioned earlier, is Reiki. And this is one of the things that a lot of people do just to tune up their energy. So how do you know if you're ready for energy work? Well, if you keep thinking about it and you keep seeing it and you keep hearing about it, chances are you're probably ready to do energy work. Now, a word of caution, because some people really don't think about this, but energy work is a type of energetic surgery. So can it be dangerous? Yes, it can be. I think that if you do energy work against someone's will or without their permission, I think that is extremely unethical. And I have a whole other video about ethics in healing. But yeah, I mean, and if the person has no clue as to what they're doing, it can be dangerous. Years ago, I actually had a technique done on me that caused utter chaos in my life. And the chaos lasted probably about 7 years. And the practitioner that was doing it said that the chaos was just part of the process. And so I knew that there was a better way. So I stopped working with them and I began to clear out all the energy from my life of that technique and repaired my energy field using the quantum field. And oh my gosh, it was amazing. So do your research before you work with any energy practitioner and allow yourself to recognize, what is my intention with this particular modality, and what is my intention for having energy work done in my life? Like, what do I really want to clear? So really look at your intention and allow yourself to get really clear about that. So because of this, and because I've been getting so many questions about this, I have a couple resources that I want to give to you. The first one is an article that I wrote about the dangers of cord cutting and what to do instead. And I also have a short video that's going to help you clear your energy field and help you feel a little bit more harmonious in your life. So both of the links for that are below this video in the description or in the comments. If you have any questions about these whatsoever, please let me know by posting below and tagging me in the comments. And I hope that this video serves you. I love you all. Have a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous rest of your day. Mwah! Bye.